Hey, what's up guys, it's Fish here and welcome back my glorious bannerman to another Call of Warhammer 1v1 online battle. So today I'm going to be playing Warrior Sparta and I'm pretty sure this is his first battle on this mod. So because it's his first battle, we decided just to go ahead and give ourselves a ton of money and just kind of get all the crazy units and just have some massive out brawl. So I am playing as the Dwarfs and he's playing as the Empire of Reichland? Yeah, the Grand Principe of Reichland. So we've got a nice Empire versus Dwarf battle, which is going to be really interesting. Obviously, it's going to be a bit scary because he has super heavy cavalry and I don't have any cavalry. But you know, we'll see how that plays out. So yeah, let's quickly run through the armies. If you want to skip this, please go ahead and click the annotation, and that should hopefully skip you just straight to the battle where it starts. So, my main line consists of Longbeards. I think I've got 3 or 4 units of these bad boys just to kind of make up. You know, they can form shield wall, they're a really good defensive unit. And they can hold their own pretty much against any other unit they come up against. Even if they're severely outmatched, they'll still, you know, hold the line for a while so you can kind of get support to them. They're a really nice unit. I also got 1 unit of Quarrelers to go ahead and help me with the spikes. You can see my kind of formation, because I don't have any heavy cavalry, I'm kind of forced to sticking down spikes and almost creating a new box. I'm not going to stay in this new box. I'm going to go ahead and try and like line out my ranks and stuff, but obviously because I don't have any heavy cavalry, I kind of have to take this precaution just to kind of protect my artillery and protect my flanks a bit. I also have 2 units of Dwarven Warriors because they can deploy spikes, so they're really good. I also have Gottrik's Slayers, which are a really awesome unit. Going to be absolutely beastie. 2-handed Slayers, or two axes of Slayers, I should say. Even though that sentence makes no sense, but we're going to roll with it. We're not restarting this. We're going to roll with it. So yeah, the Slayers are pretty epic. Then behind that I have 2 units of Iron Breakers, which are by far my favoritist unit in the game. They're just so epic. Their shields are really nice. Look at that. Like, the graphics on their shields is just so good for a mod, which is, you know, for a game which is like 10 years old. It's crazy. So I've got 2 units of Iron Breakers. Then behind them I have a unit of Greatbeards. Again, another one of our Dwarven elite units. They get into combat with anyone, they're going to absolutely wreck face. As long as it's not cavalry, that is. Then I have 2 units of the Dragon Company. I got these guys because they're a pretty sturdy infantry unit, and as well as that, they can deploy stakes, which is pretty important. So, you know, kind of instead of taking 4 units of Dwarven Warriors, I kind of got 2 units of these bad boys because we have so much money. Then I have an Anvil of Doom, because we're playing with magic in this battle. 2 units of Mortars. Also have a unit of Hammerers behind my main line of Longbeards. And then over here, I also have another unit of Dwarven Warriors and a Grudge Thrower. These are super long range, so I kind of wanted to stick this on my flank to maybe try and encourage him to bring some cavalry over here or something, and maybe I could tie it down. I don't know. I just wanted to kind of stick my catapult over here just to kind of see what it would do. You know, always testing out new strategies. So, Warrior Sparta's army, he has 2 units of these Golden Lions. Looking very nice. I don't think I've actually seen these guys in battle before, so that's pretty cool. They do look very nice. Then he has a unit of Knights of a Bull. I think this is his general unit, maybe? No, this isn't. Oh yeah, it is his general unit by the looks of it, I think. Knights of a Bull there. And then he has 2 units of Reichsguard. Yeah, 2 units of Mounted Reichsguard, which again are just such a cool looking cavalry unit. They really are. I mean, to be fair, the majority of the cavalry in this mod are really good looking. Then for his artillery, he has Empire Mortar, some rocket artillery, steam tank, which I guess is kind of like a hybrid artillery unit, and then he also has a unit of Bright Wizards as well. So we get to see Bright Wizards in action again today, which is going to be pretty epic. Then for his infantry, he has like 3 or 4 units of his greatswords. So you definitely do not want to get into a combat with these guys without whittling them down first. And then his main line consists of dismounted Reichs halberdiers, which again are another very good looking unit, and he also has just some normal Empire halberdiers to kind of make up the rest of his line. So cool, let's go ahead and jump into this battle straight away. So, I kind of made a big mistake here. I wanted to go ahead and force him to come to me by like kind of just setting up my artillery, setting up my new box and hoping that I would be in range before he does. But because if you actually look at this, he's actually on a slight hill. So that kind of gives him a bit more it gives him a bit more range on his artillery, meaning that he can actually shoot me before I can shoot him, and because I kind of deployed my artillery a bit further back, it means that he can actually start shooting his artillery before I can, which completely destroys my strategy. Because you can see, I kind of formed up this new box, expecting, you know, my artillery to be able to hit him, especially my anvil. I expected my anvil to be in range straight away, but you can see his mortars are already shooting on me. That took me completely off guard. You know, finding massive hits there, you know, completely devastating my line, killing 20 dudes in one shot. And this is like taking me off guard completely, because I thought my mortars would be in range way before his is. So I'm currently panicking right now. I'm like, crap, what do I do if he can shoot me from there, like, and his rocket artillery's coming in now as well? I'm just really panicking. Because look how many casualties it's taken. It's almost taken an entire Longbeard's unit out. There's only 61 of them left. So I'm like, crap, I can't just stay back and get shot to pieces like this. You know, or even this unit as well. This unit of Hammerers got smacked. So because I got wrecked by this artillery, I got outranged, which was something I just wasn't expecting. And you know, Warrior using his artillery like this is super smart. You know, it's forcing me to come to him, which as a dwarf player, you literally never, ever, ever want to do. Because, oh my god, another humongous hit, killing like 40 dudes there. That's just absolutely crazy. So now I'm forced to move my entire army at him as quick as possible, because I need to engage him, otherwise I'm just going to get shot to pieces. And because my artillery is not shooting, he's just racking up kills where I'm not. My Anvil of Doom finally shoots. I'm not sure what I'm trying to hit it at, but you see another massive hit there. The rocket artillery is coming in. I'm trying to see what my Anvil was actually hitting, but I'm not sure it actually hit anything. I think it maybe hit the artillery and killed a few of them. Actually got rid of one cannon, but still. Like, you just see the humongous amounts of damage. And now I'm getting in range of his Bright Wizards as well now. So I'm literally just receiving so much enemy fire. Oh my god, it's just brutal watching this. It really is. And because I'm having to leave the defensive parameters of my stakes and my new box, it means that his heavy cavalry, which he's obviously invested heavily in, is just going to do work against me. Because now I don't have anything protecting my flanks. Oh, the Bright Wizards are coming in now. Just burning more of my men. This is just brutal to watch. It really is. And this all spawned because, you know, he just managed to outrange me. We got a first charge over here against my very depleted Longbeards unit. So obviously these greatswords are going to have a whale of a time. More of my... Look how many of my Longbeards are just burning. It's brutal. It really is. The Reichsguard are moving up now, and they're just gonna, you know, all my Longbeards are pretty much depleted by like 1 or 2 units. So he can just have a real good time at just killing me after wrecking my units so much. He actually killed a few of his own men there, which I always love to see. More rocket artillery coming in on more of my advancing troops, killing huge amounts of Ironbreakers. Like, he just killed like 40 or like 26 Ironbreakers, 29 Ironbreakers, which is huge. It really is. Now my artillery is at least in range now. But again, the Bright Wizards can just burn me as best they can. If they get a big hit there, god, that's going to kill so many. Oh my god. Oh my lord. Oh my lord, oh lord, oh lord. That just killed half a unit. That is brutal. You know, I even had the balance of power in my favour at the beginning of this game, but because a warrior had better artillery than me, he could really just abuse that fact. Yeah, she killed a whole bunch of his own things there with his Bright Wizards. Because he kind of could abuse that fact from his range, and because I'm so slow and don't have cavalry, it really did spell disaster for me. But you know, this is definitely nowhere near up. You know, balance of power is still heavily in my favour. My infantry does not give up lightly whatsoever. I'm still trying to advance more of my Ironbreakers, but we're just getting shot to pieces. I am telling them to charge right now, but they're kind of struggling to do it because they're getting hit by artillery, and it does have a bit of a glitch doing that. And because they're so heavily armoured as well, they're going to be very, very slow. You can see, look how many I'm losing over there. I've got a unit of Dwarven Warriors, actually, unit of Coureurs actually holding back 2 units of Reichsguard, which is pretty important. These guys just need to hold these guys up, because the longer I can tie up his infantry, the better it could be for me, because I could actually win the infantry fight, and then it won't be too crazy for me to actually win the battle. But if he frees up all his cavalry before that and starts smashing me from behind, there's just nothing I'm going to be able to do. The Greatbeards are coming over. Bright Wizards are going to be burning. Oh my god. This is just artillery porn right here. I'm definitely not in a good spot. But as I said, you can see, balance of power is in my favour. I still have my Anvil of Doom up. I still have both my mortars and my catapult up. So all is definitely not lost. Oh, but he's getting some really nice hits on my expensive units. I'm telling these guys to charge right now, but because they're getting hit by artillery, they're kind of a bit clueless about what to do, which is unfortunate. Come on, boys, just get you guys into combat, because if I get my men into combat, then, you know, it's much more chance that he'll actually hit his own men with friendly fire. Another really good rear charge by Warrior now. He's really using his cavalry advantage. My dwarfs are kind of stuck in between a rock and a hard place now. I've got my grudge thrower finally coming in, trying to actually hit a few of these artillery units. Defeat seems certain apparently, but I don't think so. We still have, we know we're definitely winning on this right flank. We managed to slaughter the actual basic halberdiers. I've got my slayers now in. Gotrick and his slayers are now in, trying their best to rack up some kills. I'm getting a really nice flank off with my hammerers. I just need to quickly tell them to attack, which I'm doing now. But again, his bull riders are coming in. It's going to be pretty brutal. You know, obviously because he has the cavalry advantage, he can really just use his mobility. My Greatbeards are now getting smashed from every angle now, almost getting encircled. Siege tank moving. Oh my god. Oh my god, the siege tank, I'm pretty sure that was. Or maybe it was his mortars. You know, but the Greatbeards are doing a good job at killing this heavy cavalry. Because really, that's all I need to do is just try and kill the heavy cavalry as best I can. And if I kill enough of them and kind of reduce that advantage, my Iron Breakers will win against his infantry. So it's really just trying to minimize the amount of damage I can make his heavy cavalry do. Then there's definitely a chance. Balance power is still in my favour. My Anvil of Doom is finally going down now. He managed to get a unit of Reichsguard round to kill all my mortar crew. And then also my Anvil of Doom now. All of my engineers are now dead. But I do still have my grudge thrower up, still pounding away at them as best I can. But the looks at the Greatbeards are going to go down. There's just not enough of them left now. Getting overwhelmed by 2 whole units of these knights. The Iron Breakers have done a very good job. Considering they were only about 60 of them to begin with, they slaughtered them, just them great swords. They really did do an amazing job. So massive shout out to them. Again over here, the Longbeards are doing an okay job. Like, all my infantry is doing good against them, but it's just the constant hammer and anvil from his artillery which is really hurting me. Oh, this is going to be a perfect screenshot right here. Lovely. That's going to be beautiful. Get another one there as well with a Reichsguard. Lovely. So the grudge thrower is still shooting in and doing as best we can. We're actually done a really good job against these Knights of the Lion. They're down to 13 each. Or was that just one unit? Oh, that's just one unit, I think. Yeah, we're down to 13 horses. So again, this is just what I need to keep on doing. It's just smashing away at this heavy cavalry, trying to bog it down and kill it. Because this heavy cavalry is only as brutal, like, is only good. Well, obviously it's not only good, but you know, it's most deadly when it's charging in the back, especially when I'm so immobile and I've kind of got all my men committed. You know, if Warrior, I can prevent Warrior from doing this, like he's doing, and smashing into the back of my hammerers, then I might actually stand a chance. And I am killing a few of this heavy cavalry as well. Balance of power has kind of gone a bit more even, but you know, percentage of allies killed, I've lost almost 80%, he's lost 71%. You know, his infantry is starting to form. His slayers are really going to town on his Reichsguard, having such heavy attacks. So if they can just get into the actual units, they're going to slaughter them. I've also got some Dragons Company. Last of my Longbeards and my Iron Breakers are getting smacked from behind, but they're doing a good job. I've got like 1 Greatbeard as well in here. Yeah, 3 Greatbeards holding up 2 units of infantry over here, which is hilarious. Brave Dwarven warriors. Brave Dwarven warriors. Trying their best just to kind of keep these guys busy, just so that it gives me a chance. My Iron Breakers did manage to pretty much defeat these great swords. There's not many of them left, 9 of them left. So the Iron Breakers along with the Longbeards have done a good job there. But obviously, you know, the heavy cavalry is going to be hard to do, but we're dealing with it pretty well. Only one unit of his Reichsguard left. But the Great Beards, by the looks of it, have finally fallen in the distance, and the units of them knights are starting to come towards my Ironbreakers, my very depleted Ironbreakers. I'm making very good headway over here, though. Oh, this charge is going to be dirty. Oh, that's gross. Sending my men flying. The Ironbreakers, luckily, managed to turn around in time to kind of not really take too much damage from that charge. Meaning they can start swinging at these Reichsguard and just start whittling them down as best they can. And because my grudge thrower has just been shooting the entire game, it's actually starting to do a bit of damage now. You know, it might not have got many kills, but the kills it's got have been high value targets, you know. It's been heavy cavalry, which is so much more valuable for killing when you're playing as the dwarfs. But now the balance of power is starting to shift now. He's starting to just surround my men with heavy cavalry, sending my dwarfs flying, getting just pretty much surrounding me with the cavalry. The Reichsguard are holding as well, which is really good for him. A nice little spear wall. And he also has 2 units of knights still, so it's not looking good for me right now. I've kind of only got my Slayers left and a few units of Longbeards. And a unit of Ironbreakers here, which are just getting cycle charged, and it's just nothing I can really do about it. I'm trying my best to shoot as many rocks as I can at these guys. Like that. Oh, that was a big hit. We're killing a few dudes over here. A few of them dropped there. But look how much cavalry is left. It's just brutal. It really is. My Slayers will fight to the end, though. They will fulfill their oath. The Ironbreakers are ironically breaking now, which is unfortunate. So by the looks of it, it's only my Slayers left now, and the unit of Longbeard standing by their general. They will not go. They will fight to the bitter end. The Swan Knights are about to come in. Or Swan Knights. I don't know why I call them Swan Knights. They just look a bit like the Swan Knights from Third Age. Yeah, my men will be surrounded now. Completely surrounded. It's not looking good. The Slayers are fulfilling their oath, though. They're fighting honourably. To the bitter end. But the bitter end is coming very close. It really is. That's all I've got left now. It's just this little pocket. And Warrior's just kind of seizing this advantage and throwing everything in. He wants to end this now. Some rocks going in the distance. There's my general as well, fighting to the bitter end. Oh my god, that was his steam tank knocking down a bunch of his men there. My general was still alive, though. They just dropped down again, just doing some sit-ups, because, you know, why not? My general was fighting to the last, and there you go, he finally is passed. He's been in battle since the beginning, like a true dwarf should. And there you go. It looks like Warrior's going to be victorious here. Really having this hill advantage allowed him to kind of defeat my one tactic, you know. Obviously, I should have been prepared for this, but I just wasn't thinking. And it really took me off guard. It kind of forced me to attack, which was really good. And just meant that he could open up. Because you guys saw how many casualties I took from running at him. It was just brutal, actually, attacking him. And, you know, maybe if my artillery was in range as well, we kind of could have forced him to come to us as well. But it just because it wasn't, it really, really hurt us. But yeah, GG to Warrior. It was a very, very fun game. And we also have another Elven versus Sylvanian game coming up, probably in the next couple of days, so make sure to look out for that. It's a pretty epic one. There's loads of Phoenix Guard, loads of Blood Knights, loads of Dragon Princes. It's definitely a really, really cool battle. So we'll just quickly hover over the devastation. You can see the scatters of my men. Look at these massive pockets, you know, and these are Ironbreakers as well he's killing. These aren't just cheap units like Dwarven Warriors, these are Ironbreakers, these guys are expensive. So real good job there by Warrior, he definitely managed to mess me up, considering I had an extra 500 men as well, and the balance of power was really in my favour at the beginning. You know, being able to force me to come to him and kind of get away from my spikes really did a lot of damage. My general did nice, so 155 kills, that's pretty impressive. And everyone else kind of just did standard. A few hundreds in there, which is not bad. So yeah, definitely GG to Warrior. Make sure to check out his channel. And I think he did very good for his first battle on this mod. So yeah, we'll see you guys next time, and peace out.